Hello my crafty friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree and my channel is Turquoise Dreaming. I'm so glad you're here and today I'm going to work on this cover of this second Halloween I'm calling it, I think I'll call it a Scrappy Halloween journal because I'm kind of like using fabric scraps, and so I sat down here just now and started working on it. I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do this on video, so I better turn on my camera. So anyway, here I am. Yes, as you can see, I'm making progress. So I didn't do too much off camera. All I did was I trimmed off the top like I said I was going to, because we put the fabric on in the last video and it was a little bit over the top. So I trimmed that off with my pinking shears, as you can see, and off the bottom too. And so I think we're good to go with the fabric now. And everything's pretty much glued down. I might need a little glue back. Well, I'm going to put some trim over here, so I'm not worried about that. And we're going to put something over this. And then here's the inside. Like I said, I got started and I forgot, like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing this on video. So I got this ribbon ready for the closure, and I glued it down here and here for the moment. It's glued down with Fabri-Tac, and I put pockets, these are from banners that I had picked up a couple years ago at Walmart. Pumpkin, so I put a pumpkin here and a cat here. I think this is my last cat, but I have quite a few pumpkins left. But anyway, here's what the inside's looking like. So pretty cute. This is what I described as my generic fabric that I wanted to pair with this to get that scrappy looking patchwork look. And so next I think I will put a trim back here. And I've got several out that I was kind of working with on the other cover, which is right here, this one. Right here. This is the one that's already done, and I did this one off video. And then I said I wanted to do one on video to show you what I was doing. The base is Amazon, the brown packaging, the brown envelope. And here's this one so far in case you didn't see that video. And I used the orange rickrack on the back of this one. So I don't know if I told you in the last video that this focal point piece on the front, it had this on the top, but it was kind of plain looking for some reason. See how it's kind of pretty plain up here, and I could have left it, but I kind of really wanted to have more of the fabric showing, so that's why I cut this off. And I can use this somewhere in the journal, Raise the Roof on Halloween. I can use this for a pocket or something on a page, you know. So I cut that off, and I did a little distressed ink, put a little distress ink on the top here, so it would blend in with the rest of the, the dark edges that this piece came with. And I added this trim down here to add to the patchwork look. So a little piece of trim down there. And so that one was done. So then I started on this one. So now I can add one of those same trims that I have on that one. All of them look good. So it's kind of like, what do I want to do? So there's that one, and that one does add to the patchwork look, and I think it looks fine. Does it look the best? I don't know. Probably not the best, but it looks fine. It would, I could put it on there and it would be fine. But I do like this one. I do like that one better than the last one. And that one looks really cool. I actually do love that one. So we could go with that. I'm kind of really up in the air at the moment between this one and this one. The orange again. That's the rickrack that I have out here right now. Do I have purple rickrack? I don't know. But the orange, of course there's orange in this fabric. And the orange kind of, I don't know. I think it goes between these two fabrics really well. And I don't know if purple would. I could probably get away with purple. Let me see if I even have purple. No, I have blue, and I thought I had purple. Oh, I have yellow. That's what it is. I don't have purple rickrack, I guess. At least I don't see it right now. So anyway, Either one of these looks great. The reason I like the black, it's black, so it doesn't stand out as much as this orange, but I like the polka dots. And it's cool because in this fabric, all these little patches, not all of them, but a lot of them have polka dots. Like this pumpkin has polka dots, which I don't know if it's coming through on the camera. This green has polka dots. This green has polka dots. This right here, this white with the orange polka dots. So there's orange with black polka dots. So it's kind of like really cool. And it really goes like with it because it also has polka dots. So it kind of like becomes part of the polka dot patterns there. So I think I'm going to go with this. I was like leaning toward the orange before I turned on the camera, and now I think I just like these polka dots so much. I actually, if I love it, I think I love it even more than I love the orange one. So I think I'm going to go with this. Okay, so I'm going to put this down here. Kind of join these two fabrics together with this. It's a grosgrain ribbon. I'll make sure I'm telling you the truth. Yes, it's grosgrain. And so let's put a little bit of Fabri-Tac down here on the edge of these two, where these two meet. Let me put a little bit under here. I'm going to be sewing here too around the outside edge. So yeah, I'm not worried about anything that's trying to pop up there or that I didn't get glue under. Okay, where's my piece? Did I cut off a piece? I thought no, yes. Oh, I guess I didn't. Okay. I guess I just cut off the end. Okay, let me find the end. I guess I just cut off the end. I don't know. Oh, here it is. It's over here. It's not in front of me. It's beside me. Yet, right in front of me. Okay, there we go. Okay, so that's going there. You know, it could put a little decoration back here later. If we want to, a little something right there. Trying to make sure there's no fuzz on here. See if there's some fuzz on here or something. Okay, so that's basically the back. Unless we add, I would like to add something there. I think it needs something right here. And then the front, that piece that was on there when I turned on the camera is right here. And there's so many. I have a package of these. This is actually a banner. There's several of these, and you string them up, I guess, and hang them up in your house or wherever. If you're having a Halloween party, I can't catch my breath. Halloween party or whatever. You string these up and hang them somewhere. But I'm using them for, you know, my journals. I think they're retro. That's why I picked them out, because I love the retro look. And I got these last year after Halloween. It was too late to use them. So I got them for this year, and so this is the second one, only the second one I've used. But I thought this looks super cute on here with these kids, and it says Happy Halloween. So on the other one, I used brad, so I can do that again. So I was going to show you how I did that. Let's see, I have my brads right here, and I have several different shades of, are they in here? Where are they? Oh, they're right here, down in this corner. So I've got like several different shades of brads right here. If you can see, there's blue and black and gold and bronze and brown. So on that one I used black. Let's see if, you know, the orange, I think the brown ones would look cute, actually. So this, if I have a chance to use the brown ones, they're kind of, I've got an orange, kind of almost like a rust look to them. These, what I'm calling brown, kind of like a little bit of an orange tint to them. That makes them look either a lighter brown or like a rust color. So I think I'm going to try those this time. I think they'll look good on here. I think any of them except for the light blue would probably look good on there. The light blue would look a little weird because there's no blue here. Okay, so all I did to use these, this comes with two little holes here that are not punched out. That's if you want to run a string through there and make a banner. I'm going to try not to punch those, and what I do is for these little tiny brads like this, these are the super tiny ones, I think I got these in a little package but these particular ones I got in a little package at Michael's one time, and a couple years ago. And so all I do to use these is just go up in this corner and try to eyeball a certain point from the corner, and I poke through. This is my pokey tool, or my awl, that I use to bind my journal. So I make a little hole. Let's go ahead and make the hole over here. Let's go ahead and make all the holes. Get this part done. So just again, eyeballing, poke a little hole. If I use my hole punch, the holes are too big. So I just use this because this is the perfect size hole as far as my experience with these tiny brads. Okay, so there's all my holes. And then I just grab for these, I mean, you can, if you plan ahead, you can poke it through your cover and then bring it out through the back and then cover it up with the fabric or whatever, or something on the other side. I'm not doing that. I'm just going for the look. You know what I mean? I'm not actually attaching them with the brads. I'm going for the look of them being, having a brad there and looking like it's attached with the brads. So they fit right through that little hole. They go right through. It's like I said, it's perfect size hole. The brads go right through, and you can spread them apart on the other side, on the back side. And usually it's pretty easy. Can't seem to get this one. Let's see, which way is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I got it. See which way your brads are going. And then then I just glue it down. You can make a pocket behind. Whoops, I'm putting it in the wrong way. You can make a pocket behind. I'm not making a pocket on the front here, but you could. These are nice, strong cardstock. I got these at Temu. Maybe you've seen them, or maybe you were. I showed them to you in a Thrifty Thursday video probably last year, but that was a long time ago for anyone to remember. But I'm doing it backwards again. What am I doing? Okay, so this is what I'm doing though. I didn't want to make a pocket in the front, and I didn't want anything to get caught up on these brads, so I'm just gluing this down. So, of course, you can see how, even though this is a pattern fabric, just, you don't really notice that once you put that down. You just see kind of a patchy, whatever fabrics are behind there. You kind of just see the edges of them, and it looks really cute. So I think it worked out really well using those two fabrics. And like I said, I challenged myself to do that because that's not something really that I've ever done before. Usually my fabric journals, and the ladies that have bought them from me know, and if there are any guys that bought them, that I usually make them a solid fabric on the cover, front and back, one fabric. So this is a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I really like how it's coming out, and I'm glad I was able to use the Halloween scrap fabric, and this other fabric that I was not using. So I've got my brads, I've got my glue. Now I'm just going to glue it down. Kind of like just center it there. And just press it all down, make sure it gets glued down nice. I made sure those brads were nice and tight and flat on the back so they don't get in the way. Plus the package, or the book cover or the journal cover, is a little, by the time you have the Amazon envelope, which is a little cushy, then you have the fabric. It's plenty of cush to absorb any kind of, if there were any bulk from the brads, you wouldn't notice them. But there really isn't any bulk to speak of because you pull them tight and then just flatten them out, and then you don't even really notice them back there. Okay, so I think that looks cute. That I would say is pretty adorable. I like it. There's the back inside. Now I'm going to go sew around the edge, and I'll come right back and show you how that looks. I'll be right back. Oops, sorry, I'm getting carried away there, not being in frame. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I am done sewing on this one. So there it is, super cute. So I hope you are enjoying how this is turning out. And I will be back. I know this was probably a short video. Got our pockets here. So let's see, the sewing caught up a little bit. I like to put the pockets in so it can catch whatever it can catch on the pockets. So I look at the outside and sew so I can get it looking nice on the outside, and whatever it catches on the inside is what it catches. And it looks, you know, if it looks good on the outside, usually it looks good on the inside. I don't know. I think some people do it the opposite. But, you know, look at it from the inside when they're sewing. But I did remember that I sewed this one before I put this on the front, this focal point. So you can do it either way. I think it is a little bit easier to sew on it because I had to be real careful right here. It was a thin spot to sew in. I mean, it's actually plenty of room, but still it was a thin spot, so I had to kind of be careful there. And so, but, you know, you can do it whatever you want to do if you're doing something like this. But yeah, I think it turned out really cute. Everything turned out good with the sewing. Of course, I had to run out of, as soon as I got started, I had to run out of bobbin thread. So anyway, we've got the cover done. I'm going to pick out some pages now, and I'll come back. Probably I'll pick out pages, sew them in, and then do some decorating, and these will be available in my eBay shop. If you were wanting one, let me know. I've kind of generalized my prices now, you know, for a lot of years. You know, I've been doing this since 2015, and so I've kind of boiled things down into a nutshell now. If that probably doesn't make any sense, but these are going to be single signature, you know, one signature journals. I've been doing this for $35 plus shipping, and I think that's a really good price. You know, I want everybody to be able to afford my journals, whether it's the 2 signature or the 1 signature. I put a lot of work into them. I think I put more than $35 or $45 worth of work into them. So I think you're getting you know, very much getting your money's worth. But I want to make them affordable for everyone. But anyway, I've kind of, like I said, boiled it down into a nutshell where I'm selling my single signature journals for $35 and my 2 signatures for $45. And then, like, if it's if it's wire bound, if it has, you know, those have a lot of pages in them. Like they actually have more pages in them than a 2 signature journal. So those are usually $45 too. So you can kind of, you know, if you're wondering how much, I just said all that because if you're wondering how much my journals are, I know you probably turned it off at this point, right? But no, I just wanted to say that in case you're wondering, like when I'm making a journal, I wonder how much that is, and you don't want to go to my shop and look around, or you don't have time to look around there at the moment. Just so you know, in general, $35 or $45 is pretty much how much they are, plus shipping, which is, you know, $8, it depends. Priority mail, it's usually about $8.95. So that gets it to you, what? I think it's 2 or 3 days, something like that. So it gets to you pretty quick. When you order from me, I ship it the next day. I don't wait a week. I don't even wait 2 days unless there's a holiday or for some reason I have trouble with the mailman. But usually the next day, because I do a pickup at my house. Priority mail will pick it up at my house, so I can, right when I print the label, I put in a shipping or a pickup request. I put it out on my front porch, and, you know, it's ready to go the next day. So that's how I do it, just in case you were wondering. So anyway, but you can reserve one of these or any journal that I'm working on if it's not sold already, and even when I'm working on it. So, and I do a sneak peek before it gets on YouTube, on Instagram. So if you want to get a jump on one, you know, when you see that sneak peek, you know it's going in my shop, or it is in my shop on Instagram. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me babble, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.